I'm recently advising a company, handholding them into setting up their new restaurant. While restaurant business seems very exciting from outside, let me tell you, it's extremely challenging when we get to the nitty-gritties of it. I've done it in the past, but today the scenario is very different. It is more challenging and more competing. With rising costs, shrinking margins, fierce competition, the failure rate of the restaurants is astronomically high, with 60% of them failing in the very first year and as high as 80% wind up within first 5 years. Scary, isn't it? If you are looking to set up a restaurant, obviously you don't want to make the mistakes that the 60 and 80% of the people have made. You want to set up a successful restaurant. It is important for you to consider certain key aspects before you dive into this venture. You have to have clear strategies and implement them step by step with precision. Amongst many such strategies, let me guide you to 5 key aspects that you must consider before starting your venture. The first point is defining your target customer. Who exactly is your target customer? And what kind of dining experience and price points will appeal to their habits, choices, and preferences? Get down to the specifics of this customer segment you wish to serve, right from age, income, culture, and food passions. Defining precise target persona will form the basis to select everything from location to menu to the price. So, understanding and defining your specific target audience is the starting point of your new venture. The second key aspect is the location. One of the key factors for the success of a restaurant is its location. Finding the optimized location is not only important but at the same time very challenging. An ideal location will obviously attract more customers but will come at a price, and therefore you got to balance between the two. You got to consider the factors like visibility, accessibility, the positive vibe and energy, and availability of the parking space. Get the location wrong and you sink the ship even before the first night. So it's extremely vital for you to get this right. The third important factor is the menu and recipe. Friends, at the heart of any successful restaurant is its menu and recipe. Craft a menu that reflects your concept, showcases your culinary expertise, and caters to the preference of your target audience. Balance creativity with practicality, but make sure that you stick to your niche. Source high quality ingredients, consider seasonality and freshness of food. End of the day, you must strive to provide a consistent, predictable, and fulfilling dining experience to all your customers every single time. The fourth very important aspect is your financial budgeting. Now, the financial budgeting will be in two parts. One, the capital cost, and then the operating expenses. The capital cost, which is your one-time cost, will include things like your premises deposit, the renovation and restoration cost, the cost of equipments, furniture and fixtures, the software and hardware subscriptions, your licenses and permits, the one-time inventory cost, and all your costs which are pre-launch marketing expenses. Make sure that you make some contingency for the cost overrun. Many restaurants falter in this estimating the capital cost and then they get into some trouble. On the operating side, you have to make a fair estimate of the customer's footfall and the revenue you are likely to generate for next 1 year. And what are the operating expenses you will be incurring for the next 1 year. Bring all those down into a monthly spreadsheet. In case there is any shortfall, how are you going to fund it? Is there a cash reserve or a backup plan something that you can fall back on. Financial planning is extremely critical because if you have not done this well, you are likely to get into a big mess. So we looked at target customers, location, menu and recipe, financial budgeting, and finally friends, brand building and marketing initiatives. Great food and service will not assure success of a restaurant. You got to come up with a clearly well-designed brand building and marketing initiatives for your restaurant. Only then you will be able to attract the customers to your restaurant. Consider things like loyalty program, happy hours, community brand building. Your active presence on social media is key to attract customers to you. Of course, you also got to tie up with delivery platforms like Zomato's and Swiggy's. Be creative, be innovative as much as you want, but ensure that you allocate significant resources for the brand building and marketing initiatives. You got to ensure that you create enough awareness about your restaurant and attract customers to you. Friends, starting a new restaurant venture indeed is very exciting, but at the same time very challenging. But with careful and detailed planning, strategic decision making, and unwavering commitment, you can turn your dream into reality. You can substantially increase the probability of building a successful venture out of your passion. If you found this information useful, then like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.